Good morning and welcome to the 10 a.m. daily weather brief. Taking a look at our latest surface analysis chart from this morning, we can see that cold front that moved through overnight has since pushed offshore, and that has allowed the cooler air that we are starting to see move into the area begin to settle in. With a few showers lingering just off the coast and continuing to push farther away throughout the day today. And that's due to a weak low that's associated with that cold front that's continuing to slightly develop further out off the coast. And we'll start to see our skies today clear from west to east, in which we are seeing largely overcast skies right now, and we'll start to see those lighten up to broken and becoming scattered as we move into the overnight hours. And we'll also see a much cooler and breezy day today as an upper level trough moves through our area this evening and into tonight. And again, that will bring some cooler air aloft, along with some mid-level moisture that might spark some light precipitation in those overnight hours. However, dry air closer to the surface will likely make it difficult for that precipitation to ultimately reach the ground, but if it does, might see a light rain shower and given the low for tonight, might even see a couple flakes mix in at that. And for tomorrow, high pressure is going to start bringing in some dry weather for Tuesday and Wednesday, and Tuesday will be cool and breezy once again with highs in the 40s, and then Tuesday night will be not as cool, but we'll see some strengthening southwesterly breezes, and Wednesday we'll start to see those temperatures mild out just a little bit, or mellow out just a little bit, and we'll see those highs in the upper 50s. And moving on, temperatures will then run near normal as with the seasonal average with dry weather Thursday through Saturday as we see those upper level heights begin to build. And then early in the week, or our early week trough that we're seeing move through tonight, will then lift the northeast and will close off over the Canadian Maritimes as a ridge begins to strengthen out over the central U.S., and that will keep our general weather pattern pretty quiet over the next 6 days or so before we see a possible rain event on Sunday early next week, and that is going to depend on the timing of the next trough and when that arrives out to the eastern portion of the country. At the moment, those rain chances do look to remain low, but that is the next time we start to see any precip chances over the next week or so. Moving on to the 24-hour forecast for our clouds here, we can see we are overcast now, anticipating that to break up and then build ever so slightly, possibly in the early hours of tomorrow morning, along with those slight precip chances. And our temperatures for today, we basically already reached our high earlier this morning, and we are on the steady decline throughout the day until we reach those near freezing temperatures tonight. And winds early today are not too strong, but gusting occasionally up to the low 20s, and so a slight chance of a wind advisory at that. And those slight rain chances have since moved off from early this morning. And again, we'll see some slight chances build in later this afternoon. And as we move into tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon, those winds do look to pick up and approach, if not exceed, those wind advisory criteria. So we are anticipating a good chance of a wind advisory come tomorrow. Now looking at the next few days here, we can anticipate on Tuesday partly cloudy conditions with windy conditions, again likely necessitating the wind advisory and a high of 46. Tuesday night partly to mostly cloudy and breezy and a low of 39, and then Wednesday partly cloudy and windy once again and a high of 57. Now moving on to the 7-day forecast here, we can see that generally we have some clouds mixed in for a majority of the week ahead. At portions of the day, for many of the days, we will see mostly clear skies, but clouds do build in almost every day and then ebb and flow throughout the next 7 days. For tonight, we do have a slight chance of some precip, and then we remain dry for the next couple of days until, as mentioned earlier, Sunday, or even later, depending on the timing of the next trough, we do see the chance for some more precip. For our temperatures over the next week here, we are on the decline until tomorrow, of which will be the coolest week in the upcoming days, and then we'll see those temperatures rebound and kind of hold steady in the upper 50s, and with our lows again tonight, it will be the lowest of the week ahead, and then we'll see those lows mellow out in the near 40 range. So that will conclude the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll be back tomorrow at 8:15.